Shifting focus to South Africa, where the ambassador to the United States, who was expelled by the Donald Trump administration, has returned home to a hero's welcome. The expelled South African ambassador, Ebrahim Rasool, returned to Cape Town on Sunday after being ousted by the Trump administration 9 days ago. He was expelled for making controversial remarks about U.S. President Donald Trump. Hundreds of people gathered at the airport to welcome him. Supporters of South Africa's ruling African National Congress greeted him with songs and waving flags. Some held placards thanking Rasool for not being a puppet.
Support Rasool's family, and also you know that South Africa is a place of, it's home. Home is a place of safety.
As Rasool returned to a cheery welcome, he struck a defiant tone over the U.S. decision to expel him. He declared that he had no regrets.
It was not our choice to come home, but we come home with no regrets. I want to say that we would have liked to come back with a welcome like this if we could report to you that we had turned away the lies of a white genocide in South Africa, but we did not succeed in America with that.
U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio announced last week that Rasool was expelled for describing Trump's Make America Great Again movement as a supremacist reaction to diversity in the U.S. Rubio called him race-baiting and a Trump hater. Rasool, a former anti-apartheid activist, defended his remarks, saying that he had been addressing South African intellectuals and political leaders, telling them that the old way of engaging with the U.S. would no longer work. As U.S.-South Africa relations deteriorate, Rasool expressed hope that both countries could mend ties.
And we must hope that President Cyril Ramaphosa will be able to pick up where we left off. But we cannot have a simplistic idea that while we say there must be an ambassador, that you must put a white ambassador for a white president in the United States.
The U.S. expulsion of the South African ambassador comes amid a series of hard-hitting moves targeting Pretoria. Last month, Trump froze U.S. aid to South Africa, citing a law he claims allows the seizure of land from white farmers. He escalated tensions this month, offering South African farmers a chance to resettle in the U.S., repeating his unproven allegations that the South African government was confiscating land from white citizens. Trump ally and South Africa-born tech billionaire Elon Musk has also amplified these claims. Now, he has shared a series of posts on his social media platform X, reiterating allegations of a white genocide unfolding in South Africa. He also claimed that for the second time in 2 weeks, Starlink was denied a license to operate in the country simply because he is not black. However, South African President Cyril Ramaphosa's government has repeatedly dismissed these U.S. accusations, urging Washington to move beyond social media diplomacy. Will the U.S. and South Africa engage in dialogue to repair ties? We will continue our coverage.
Greeting you with aloha and namaste.
No, I love India.
Presence, occupation of a territory by another country pertains to India, what we saw in Kashmir.
How do you see Trump's America?
Yes, the current administration behaves differently from the previous administration.
Are you saying that there are foreign powers who are trying to bring down the current government in Syria?
Exactly.
Bluntly, Iran, maybe Russia too.
Prime Minister Modi committed to South-South, cooperation.
Not over 50%. Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.